Getting ready for an Atlantic crossing must involve essential safety prep, so we decided to swap roles on the boat. Usually Ken helms, but it's my turn to be boss now. Could you please get the deck ready for mooring ball? Which turned out to have some challenges, with Ken trying to boss the boss.
Going forward, right?
No, because you said, yeah, but then you said before, every time you make an adjustment and you see a movement.
I know, just for this, just follow my commands, because I'm timing the chain. This isn't the same as the mooring ball, okay?
So I did it. I got us on a mooring ball with my gorgeous mooring hooker over there, doing the job I usually do. But these are now my tools. I'm an expert now. Yeah, I think I'm doing okay. I'd give myself an 11 out of 10.
Is that right?
Yeah. Even though we have strict safety protocols on the boat, we have to practice just in case one of us falls into the ocean while underway. Fill in the water.
Oh, shit. Man overboard, man overboard. I'm hitting the MOB button. Right, so that's going to put a marker right there. I'm going to come out here and be like, oh, shit. She's over on this side, okay? Here. She's in the water. I'm going to come get you.
Good. Glug, glug, glug.
Maybe I'm going to come get you. You going to be
Gypsy's
nice?
so excited.
Are you nice to me?
Never.
Never. Okay, so we're going to take control out here. First thing, get the motors going. All right, we're going to get some speed back up. There. Okay. Now we've got control. I've got sight of her.
Help.
Okay. Now we're going to do a circle. And we're paying attention to where our winds are. You still got to drive the boat normally. Okay. I see her. Okay, she's coming back over here. She's on the quarter. I'm going to ease off on my circle. I don't want to make it too tight. We don't need to go too fast. We don't want to get far away. Okay. So back up. Okay. So now she's in the water. Throw the rescue. I still see her. Grab the rescue line if you can.
Right.
So see how that thing starts stringing?
Yeah.
That gives you some latitude. You're right there, so you're a beam of us right now. The wind is pushing us toward you, so we want to try to get upwind of you.
Right.
Okay, so I'm going to shallow this turn out so that I can get a long final, keep inside of you and get a long final. All right, you still got to do your, good navigation.
Looking around.
I see ya. Coming around.
Obviously, in tough weather conditions, we will be wearing life jackets. And of course, Captain Silver Fox has got us covered with PFDs from his test pilot days.
Meant for offshore use. It's got a CO2 cartridge and the built-in flotation chambers inside the harness.
It's designed for an auto inflation, so when it senses salt water, it will inflate itself. If that fails to work, you can pull this down and that will inflate. And then I'll open it up here.
It's got my name on it.
Yeah, that's because this one's for you. It's only for you to see that, really. But all right, so inside these Velcro chambers, these bags, is where the flotation device is. And on this side, on the left side, as you're wearing it, I have a whistle in case you need to make a signal.
Okay, let me see if it works.
It works. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's pretty loud.
All right. Yep. And then also on this side, if the CO2 cartridge fails to auto-inflate and you pull the lanyard and it doesn't inflate,
right,
you can pull this out here, open that up, and blow it up manually.
Blow it up. Now I have to jump in.
Yep, you got to jump in.
And it should inflate.
Yeah, just do a good jump in straight off the back there. It should inflate.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah.
Man overboard, man overboard.
Oh look, it's doing it.
Yep. Yep.
Oh my God, what's happening?
All right. Okay, stay out there because
there's quite a current here.
Yeah. Okay, stay out there. All right. So now I want you to find your whistle.
Oh my goodness. I don't know, where's the whistle?
I see it. Just got to search around with your hand.
Finding safety tools was much harder than I thought, even in calm Caribbean waters.
Yep.
Okay.
So give like 3 long blasts as loud as you can. That isn't gonna do it. try to do it louder than that. More volume. There you go. Okay. Now try to find your PLB.
What's that again?
Your PLB, personal locator beacon.
I should have been paying more attention in the
left
brief. I've no clue where it is. Oh, hang on.
There you go.
Ah!
There you go.
All right.
Okay, so
Okay, and then I do that, and I press the button for 3 seconds
or longer
or longer.
until it turns on, basically.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Now get your radio out.
Oh, good lord. This emergency stuff is hard work. Radio. Oh, okay. I know where that is.
You might have to. There you go.
I don't know. Hang on a minute.
You might have to tuck it underneath.
This is not easy just in warm, calm Caribbean waters. Now it's stuck on my bikini top.
Well, you can manage.
Okay.
So
Now I'm going to turn it on.
turn it on and make a don't just do a test 1, 2, 3. But in reality, you'd be like Mayday, Mayday, Mayday.
Okay. Test 1, 2, 3.
Loud and clear.
What?
Loud and clear.
Okay.
All right.
So,
That's it. But in reality, you'd make a Mayday call. Mayday, Mayday,
Yeah.
Mayday. I'm in the water.
Yeah.
Here's about where I think I am. Come get me. I've got a PLB. My name is Kirsten Kopp. Mayday, Mayday, Mayday.
I'd like a nice cup of tea and a chocolate biscuit, please.
That'd be good. Done. Any questions?
No.
All right.
Can I get out?
Yeah, here. I'll
Okay.
turn this off.